Hello, welcome to ACCG. Here we're going to be talking about a little bit of our Machina deck profile, the draw build. So, with this variable, whatever you want to call it, of this deck, the profile focuses on pulling the deck to your hand as fast as possible, and using the main deck and its full power version to really make the plays and combos you need in order to fill up your board, get your negates out, and devastate your opponent before the third turn even lands. So, what we have here today is a little bit of a duplicate extra deck, and we have this because we focus on the extravagance, a lot of extravagance, yes. So we focus on doubling up our extra deck. We have, of course, the one card because it's not an even deck. So we have the one card in our lead bay that's extra, but we can always double up on that, or even take out that level 10 engine and put in a more level 8 cards like our Omni Negate with Lancelot, or our Spell Negate with Hope Harbinger. So we have negates here as well. I prefer pops and monster negates in battle phase, but I mean, hey, this is up to preference, of course. Level 8's always up to preference. You have your monster negates here, of course, with Apollosa 2, and to trigger off your combos if you have the access to it, your Scrap Wyvern. So, with the extra decks explanation out of the way, I'll go ahead and talk to you about the side deck a little bit. So this side deck is not an actual side deck. This isn't, of course, you don't see any hand traps here. This is more so just some options, if you will, 4 options that you can use to expand on this deck, replace cards in it, change things up, give access to a level 9 engine with Metal Cruncher if you want it, expand further on the level 8 engine with Regulus. Wow. Unclass Spare. Can't begin to pronounce this, guys. Unclass Spare, right? So you have Uncle Spare, right? Let's call him Uncle Spare. So you have Uncle Spare here, who will enable your plays as well. The Gear Frame, which goes hand in hand with Regulus, we already played 2, but if you want to play 3, that's up to you as well. There are some great spells that come with Machina as well. They're a little looked over, but they're continuous spells, so you only really need to play them at 1, maybe take out an infinite permanence for each one. We already have quite a few monster negates, so we don't have to worry about running too many, but this is the meta of monster negates, right? So I like to go a little heavy when it comes to that. So you have that. For your banishing recovery, you have, of course, your overdrive, and we already focus on an XYZ for banishing, banish recovery. So we have our August here. So the deck focuses on a full power build, right? So you try to rush Rune Force, get him into the graveyard ASAP with Scrap Recycler or another method, like discarding him, searching him out with redeployment or some other form of search, and then discarding him to summon, or just whatever gets him in the graveyard to bring him out, right? He's our main deck boss. We have Citadel that basically brings itself off of every destroyed Earth machine. So, I mean, he's simple enough to get out. So there you go. Our 2 bosses are easy, fast access. Super Bowl Express Train, if you control an Earth, right? Earth machine, you just special summon this guy. So there you go. Another level 10. So great ways to bring out level 10s. And, even use maybe Gustav Max with one of them, right? So, Lithogasm destroys Earth cards in our hand, special summons himself, rip cards out of the extra deck of your opponent. Great. All things we've gone over in the prior video. So you have a lot of great weapons here, right? For the full power build. That's what I'm going to focus here on, the draw power. So, there's really not much to elaborate on other than this deck rushes, getting your deck cards into your hand, and then utilizing them to combo off. And we run double cards in our extra deck because of the extravagant pot of extravagance, right? So, give it a go. See what variety of variable you want to add to this deck, right? Give Regulus a spin if you want. Just give us a look, because it does compete really well in the current meta. I've brought it to locals and have done really well multiple times, not just one time, but multiple times with the Machina deck in multiple variations of its build, which I'll be showcasing to you in the future videos. So go ahead and give it a spin. See what you like. See if any of these builds I'll portray to you here and showcase are worth, you picking up and playing. This is a deck that just really does have a lot of ways to combo and a lot of access to different monsters, and of course a lot of weapons to deal with opponents' effects, card activations, etc. So give it a look. And with that, we're going to go ahead and round off here. So remember to like, subscribe, let YouTube know that this video is a good video and it was an informative one, that you guys have taken stuff away, as I hope you have learned something here. And, well, go up to that top rope, am I right? And elbow drop onto that bell. Yeah, just let YouTube know that you guys are really liking what you see here, and I will hope to continue making content for you guys in the future. I'll continue bringing out videos for Machina and other decks, so stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.